Do you remember the exact moment crypto finally clicked for you? For me, it was the day I realized crypto isn't just Bitcoin. It's thousands of coins, tokens, and weirdly brilliant apps doing very different things. Like the App Store, but with money that actually does stuff. I tried explaining that to my friends and family, and it went straight over their heads like a missed dad joke at Thanksgiving. That's why I started making these videos, to make crypto make sense, without the hype or the headache. Quick vibe check before we dive in. Nothing here is financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm your friendly internet tour guide who wants you to learn enough to stop being a wage slave to confusion and start being the boss of your own research. Good? Good. So how do you explain crypto to normal humans who think staking is something you do to a ribeye? Start with this. Crypto is money and records, but fully digital, open, and not owned by one big boss. Imagine every dollar bill had a unique serial number, and every time it moved, that movement was recorded on a public scoreboard anyone can check. That's crypto. Each wallet is an account number you control. No banker, no hold music. You own the keys, you own the coins. The flip side, lose the keys, and your coins are gone. It's like losing the world's tiniest, most valuable post-it note. Write down your recovery phrase like it's your grandma's lasagna recipe. Instead of a central bank keeping the books, thousands of computers keep the same public ledger in sync. They're paid in the network's coin for doing the accounting. That's why it's secure. No single point of failure. Tech folks call it decentralization. I call it, nobody can randomly freeze your account because Karen in compliance had a bad latte. Now, people always ask, so is it all Bitcoin and Dogecoin and Elon tweets? Nope. There are coins and tokens. Coins live on blockchains built from scratch. Think Bitcoin, BTC, or Ethereum's native coin, ETH. The network pays computers in its coin to process transactions. Tokens are built on top of those networks. That's why there are tens of thousands of them. Some are useful, some are memes, some are, let's say, educational. Examples. USDC is a token-backed one by dollars. PXG represents gold in a vault. And NFTs? Those are tokenized receipts for digital or physical items. Yes, your favorite penguin JPEG can be an NFT. Don't at me. Reality check on safety. Most long-running networks are battle-tested because hackers never sleep. Exchanges are juicy targets. Self-custody wallets are far harder to hack if you do your part. Rule of thumb. Trade on exchanges, store on your own wallet. Ideally a hardware wallet for long-term holdings. Criminals? Contrary to headlines, they prefer privacy coins like Monero because Bitcoin is surprisingly traceable. It's like trying to be sneaky with your Venmo feed set to public. Next FAQ. Why is crypto so volatile and what gives it value? Flip the question. Why does your dollar have value? It used to be backed by gold. Now it's backed by trust. Meanwhile, governments can print more at will. Crypto flips the script. Scarcity is code, not policy. Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million and a predictable issuance that halves every 4 years. If demand grows while supply growth shrinks, prices tend to rise. That's economics, not magic internet money. Ethereum powers a whole economy of apps, tokens, and payments. Using the network requires ETH to pay gas. More usage equals more demand. That's utility, not vibes. Prices swing because nobody fully agrees what these networks should be worth. They're new, global, and capable of things the old system can't do. Lending without credit scores, payments without gatekeepers, apps that can't be shut off because no one owns the switch. That freaks out the status quo and excites innovators. Result, volatility. Breathe. So if you've convinced your cousin at the BBQ that crypto isn't a cartoon scam, they'll ask the dangerous question, what should I buy? Repeat after me, this is not financial advice. What you buy depends on timeline and risk tolerance. Timeline, crypto tends to move in cycles. Some folks DCA, dollar cost average, and hold through cycles. Historically, that's beaten most new traders. Trading is a profession, not a weekend project. Risk tolerance, use market cap to sanity check expectations. Market cap equals price X circulating supply. A small cap token can 5-10x more easily than a top 3 coin, but it can also go to zero while you're reheating pizza. Big caps, BTC, ETH top 10, are lower risk relative to crypto. The further you go down the list, the riskier it gets. Scam radar. Tokens are easy to create. A slick website and paid influencers don't equal substance. Look for clear use case and docs you can actually read real users, not botted telegrams. Token supply schedule, no hidden unlocks tsunami. Reputable audits, not a friend of a friend PDF builders who show up and ship. How to talk about crypto with skeptics, without losing them or your sanity. Use analogies. A wallet is your account number. The seed phrase is the master key. Bitcoin is digital gold. ETH is digital gas. Keep jargon minimal. Say public scoreboard instead of distributed ledger. Admit trade-offs. Self-custody is freedom and responsibility. Encourage safe first steps. Small amounts, hardware wallets, no leverage. Never everything in one coin, one exchange, or one narrative. Invite questions. If you don't know, say so. The smartest people in crypto say it depends a lot. What I'd do if I were starting today. Learn wallet basics, hot versus hardware. DCA small into BTC ETH to feel the flow. Explore one or two large cap ecosystems you use, not just hold. Keep 70-80% in majors. Reserve a small slice for higher risk experiments. Journal your decisions. Why did I buy is more valuable than when moon. If this helped you finally explain crypto to a friend, or at least argue about it with better metaphors, hit like so the algorithm knows we're not bots, subscribe for deeper dives, and drop your spiciest crypto question below. I read the comments, even the ones that say, bro, just buy the dip. Links to tools, wallet guides, and legit resources are in the description. Stay curious, stay safe, and protect those seed phrases like they're the last fries in the bag. See you next time.